Woohoo! What's going on, y'all? It's your boy 1PTA. Hope everybody's doing good. Oh, another day, another beautiful day with the legends, man, with the legends. Hope y'all doing good out there, man. Hope everybody's feeling okay. Did y'all see what I was carrying a few seconds ago? Did you see what I was carrying? Why do we do this to ourselves, people? Why do we do this to ourselves? We act as if come the beginning of the next year, everybody's gonna be healthy and be in shape and lose a bunch of weight. But on the run up, you gotta be careful if you're going to work in healthcare, y'all. I'm telling you, when you go to work in healthcare, this time of the year, the December time of the year, you're gonna gain like 20 pounds. Did you hear me? You're gonna gain like 20 pounds. You know why? Because everybody and their mama wants to have an office party or a Christmas party or a a cookie exchange. And patients, family members are bringing in cakes and pies. They're bringing in cookies. They're bringing in Dunkin' Donuts. They're bringing in everything. Everybody's bringing in something. Everybody's making macaroons, and somebody made pretzel salad. Are y'all down with pretzel salad? I don't know if that's everywhere. It's a big thing in Delaware. Pretzel salad. Somebody brought in a pumpkin crumb cake. Oh my goodness. Why do we do it? On the run up, we gain 20 pounds. And as soon as the year hits, I'm healthy now, I'm gonna lose weight. Why do we do it to ourselves? Somebody explain that to me in the comments. But be careful in healthcare. The hospitals, the nursing homes, whatever facility you in, you're gonna gain like 20 pounds in December, guaranteed. Probably in November too, but December guaranteed. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all doing good out there, man. Hope y'all are doing good. Oh man, look, yo, let me show you something. You're not supposed to take stuff from patients, but this guy wanted me to take some little pieces of bubble gum. These little pieces of bubble gum. He gave me 3 of them, y'all. He gave me 3 of them. Am I going to eat them? Absolutely not. But he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's my comic book guy. My guy that used to sell comic books. He had a comic book store. I rocks with him. Even when he's not on therapy, I go holler at him just to see how he's doing. We shoot the breeze. We talk about comic books. He's talking about opening up another comic book store. I don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. We had a little debate about Superman. We both love Superman, but Superman is a little too humble. He's always getting beat up, even though he can beat anybody. Superman can beat anybody, but he always getting beat up. There's supposed to be a new Superman movie coming out. I'm pumped about that. But what's going on, y'all? Today's topic, man, you gotta meet them where they are. Now, yo, this is especially important for nursing homes, but I think you can apply this to every aspect of life. I think you can apply this to every healthcare setting, wherever you are, whoever you meet, but especially important in nursing homes. You have to meet people where they are. Now, I didn't coin this phrase. A friend of mine coined this phrase. Shout out to my man, Joe, man, one of the coolest occupational therapists I've ever met in my life. My man, my brother, my guy. We worked together years ago. I don't work with him no more, but this is my guy. We still holler at each other real tight. And a lot of times when you're a new therapist, when you're young, you're fresh out of school, you got books, stuff all on your mind, and you're ready to get out there and change the world and make everybody better, make everybody stronger, help them meet their goals. You, how do I want to put this? Sometimes you're a little too gung-ho. Especially in the nursing home setting where you're dealing with people in the 3rd and 4th quarters of life. Let me just give you an example. If you meet a 90-year-old, then you have them for therapy. And shout out to the lady who said something about 90-year-olds doing therapy. No, I'm sorry. The oldest person I've had to do therapy with was a 104-year-old woman who was still walking around, still getting it, and she loved therapy. She loved therapy. She's walking with a walker. She loved to do her exercises. That's how she got to 104 by staying active. So yes, she had to be on therapy. She didn't want to sit in her room and do nothing. Okay, she didn't like going out to bingo. So therapy was the highlight of her day. So yes, we have people up there on therapy. They want to stay active. They want to stay strong. So yes, we'll have 90-year-olds. We'll have 100-year-olds. My oldest was 104. Nice lady. I loved working with her. Could she do a lot? No. But you know what I had to do? I had to meet her where she was. All right? That's today's topic. My man used to say that phrase when he would get a therapist that would get frustrated when, let's go down a few years. Let's go down to an 80-year-old. That's young for us. It might be old for you. That is young for us. You feel me? Let's go down to an 80-year-old. You get an 80-year-old as a patient, and the patient doesn't want to do much. She'll do therapy, but can't do much, doesn't want to do much, maybe a little talkative, maybe won't do everything you want them to do, but they'll try. You have to meet them where they are. You can't meet them. You have to go into their world. You feel me? You can't expect them to come into your world. I talk about this because there was I saw this the other day with a therapist. It was a little gung-ho, and nothing wrong with these therapists. We need people to be motivative and encouraging for our patients. But sometimes that can be a turn-off to some patients, especially for the older generation. And the patient like to stay in her room and do therapy. And I know for a lot of therapists, they don't like that. We want you to come out. We want you to socialize. We want you to come to the gym, use the equipment. Some patients don't like that. You have to meet them where they are. You feel what I'm saying? Some patients might want to stay in their room. I had a young lady who just wanted to stay in her room and do a little exercise and maybe a little walk in, work on her balance, do a little bit in her room. Okay? I can't be mad at her. But a therapist that followed me wanted her to come out of her room and wanted her to come to the therapy gym and do what she wanted her to do. And the patient got mad at that therapist, and she was venting to me. And I tried to explain to her that, she wants you to do a little bit. Just try to do what you can. No, but I don't want to leave my room. Okay. So I had to tell the therapist, hey, she'll do a little bit. Well, she doesn't really want to leave her room. Now, later on, the therapist was able to get the patient to leave her room. You feel me? This is a few weeks ago. Therapist was able to get the patient to leave her room and come to the gym. So therapist achieved her mission. Okay? She executed, and she was happy about that. I got her to come out. That's good. You encourage her to come out. But do you know how mad that patient was the next day? That patient was very mad the next day because she didn't want to, but the therapist insisted. Now, is there anything wrong with this scenario? No, there's nothing wrong with that scenario. But what I have learned is, again, we are stepping into their world. And if I can find this picture, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is a picture that I saw in a spot that I worked at a few weeks ago. And this picture says, the patients do not live at our job. We work in their home. Do you feel that's a deep statement, yo? I like that. I like to see that. And it's just a reminder to us healthcare workers. Yes, we are there to do a job. We are there to help people, but we are actually in their home. They live here, so we can't make demands on them. Especially for the 80 and 90-year-olds, you got to meet them where they at. You got to compromise with them. I have had therapy sessions where I might go into a room and I'll have an hour of therapy listed on my schedule. An hour. So I'm supposed to get that person to do activity for an hour. And I might hang out with a patient and we might get 20 minutes of actual activity. You feel what I'm saying? Because the patient needs rest breaks, the patient likes to talk, the patient just want to chill, want to kick some stories, and I'm here for that. So, yes, I want that patient to do a little bit, but this is where the patient is. This is what they got. And do I have to motivate them? Yes, I got to motivate them a little bit, but that's all they had. I had one guy, I lied to you not. I had one guy years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I'll never forget this guy. I had one guy to walk about 20 feet. About 20 feet, maybe the length of my car. No, maybe 2 lengths of my car. That might be 20 feet. To walk 20 feet, it probably took him 20 minutes. Did you hear what I just said? To walk 20 feet, it probably took him 20 minutes. Now, that was where he was at. I couldn't bring him into my world and expect him to walk 20 feet in 30 seconds. I can't do that. So I gotta meet him where he at. But yo, real quick, y'all. I just stopped at a new spot. I told y'all Delaware, we starting to come up, y'all. We starting to get some new spots. I'm getting ready to go into a place called Bubba Cool's Burritos. Let me know if you have ever heard of Bubba Cool's Burritos, okay? I'm gonna show it to you. Have you ever been to this place? This is my first time in it. This is their grand opening. They just opened up and I'm getting ready to go in there for the first time. Let me know if you have ever been here because I'm about to find out what it's all about. I wonder if it's like a bootleg Chipotle, but I'm about to find out. Hey, how you doing? All right. How you doing? Order down here? My bad. Yeah, first time here, man. My wife texted me to try. Y'all got a Birria crispy cheese deal?
Crispy cheesy birria deal.
Crispy cheesy delia?
Birria, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get one of them?
Yeah.
And 2, you got a hibachi steak and shrimp burrito?
Yeah.
2 of those.
2 hibachi steak and shrimp burrito. And 1 crispy cheesy birria deal.
There you go. Yeah. Thanks.
You want to customize your burrito or you want like papi hibachi? It comes with white rice, black beans, steak and shrimp, pico, sour cream and cheese.
Yeah, that's fine. And can I get some of those onions? Yeah.
Can I get 2 steak and shrimp, please?
Y'all have a menu? Take-home menu? Hey, bro, let me add one more thing. General Tso's crispy chicken.
You got it.
Is this the first one in Delaware?
This is the second one. There's one in Middletown.
Middletown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So y'all are competing with who? Chipotle?
Yeah.
That's your competition?
Yep. All the Texans.
All right. It's about time. Delaware needs more stuff.
Sure does.
So welcome. What's your favorite thing here? What's your favorite? What's your favorite thing? Happy hibachi? That's a steak and shrimp, right? I think that's what I got. What's yours?
Mine's the National Hot.
National Hot?
The National Hot.
It's spicy? Oh, okay, okay.
Try the birria dilla.
That's what I told her. I got the birria dilla, cheesy birria dilla. I think that's what I ordered. You was here the other day when I walked in here, weren't you? Why y'all should have locked the door. You know how dumb I felt, bro? Was you here? I walked in here, all of y'all was here. It looked like y'all was working and I walked in here. He told me that y'all wasn't ready yet. Are y'all opening any more in Delaware?
After 2 maybe.
Y'all gotta go down by the beaches. Where else did you train? What other states? New Jersey? There you go. What he said. I don't know what the heck was this. I'm about to find out.
Would you like to add a drink? Bottled drinks. Our fountain is down currently.
Y'all got bottled drinks over here?
Yep.
So y'all got an app that you can order stuff?
Sorry?
Y'all got an app that you can order?
Yeah.
Is that my total?
43.36.
All right, thanks, man. How old do you have to be to work here?
I'll say 16 and up.
16?
Yeah.
So, that's me? Okay. What's this?
Okay,
Thanks a lot for everything. I have a go. All right, appreciate it, bro. They gave you a little bag. Oh, look at this, y'all. They give you a little, like, this is a nice bag. Like, it's a shopping bag. This is a reusable bag. I like that. It's smells good too. Oh, ready to take it home, hook it up with wifey. Wifey is off today, so we're gonna eat some Bubba Cool burritos. Check them out, see what they got. Oh man. Well, where was I at, y'all? Where was I at? You have to meet people where they are. Do you feel what I'm saying? Am I making it clear with what I'm saying? We meet a lot of people, okay? We meet a lot of people from all different walks of life, from all different backgrounds. And of course, we got plans for them and to get them better. We get a list of goals. And we got a wide range of ways to get them to their goals, whether it's exercise, whether it's working on your balance, whether it's working on walking, whether it's working on going up and down steps. We got a nice arsenal in our bag to work with them. But we got to start off with meeting them where they are. You feel me? So I might meet a 50-year-old who's done every drug known to man, might have one leg missing, might be depressed, might be, might have some tendencies, if you know what I'm saying, might have had a lot going on in his life. I have to meet him there. I can't just approach him in his room and say, hey man, it's time to get up for therapy, come do some exercises. I can't do that. I mean, you can try. That's probably not gonna work. I gotta meet him. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ivan. How you feeling today? How's your pain? Is it okay if we get up and do a little bit? Where you from? Tell me about yourself. That's how I try to encourage therapists when I'm training them to meet people, meet them where they are. Shout out to my man for coining that phrase, a wonderful phrase. So with this video, man, I'm encouraging you got to do this in almost every walk of life. I had to do it with my mother, man. When my mother had to come live with me, I had to meet her, and I messed up a few times, but I have to remember I got to meet her where she is, not where I think she should be. Because I'm a healthcare worker, so I want my mother to be at a certain place with regard to her health. But no, I gotta meet her where she is. And then we go from there with me trying to assist her. Whew. So anyway, y'all, that's just my message for the day. Quick message, man. Just try to meet people where they are. You can apply this to anybody. You can apply this to anything outside of healthcare too. Meet people where they are, not where you think they should be. You apply this to your relationship too. Oh man. But anyway, y'all, man, had a good day. Hope y'all doing good out there. Hope y'all doing good. I had a lady today who told me her mother had 23 children. I don't know. I believe her, but I don't know. Oh, I have no idea. She's from North Carolina, man. Nice lady from North Carolina. Told me her mom's had 23 children and wanted more. I hear once you start having them for a female, it gets easier. Y'all let me know. It gets easier the more you have them. I don't know. I guess they just come right out. But 23, North Carolina, that's a lot. That's a lot. I was asking her about Piggly Wigglies. I got some family in North Carolina, and one of the only things I remember about North Carolina is Piggly Wigglies, grocery stores, and stopping at south of the border to get some fireworks. So me and her was having a good conversation. Nice lady. 23 kids. That's a lot. That is a lot. She was number 17. Nice lady, man. But anyway, man, as always, y'all, make sure y'all respect y'all elders, man. Make sure y'all meet people where they are, okay? Meet people where they are. That's my message for today. I'll come at you with different messages, different lessons. That's the lesson for today. Meet people where they are. That lady gave me an earful after that lady put her down in the gym after she didn't want to. Oh, man. So y'all be cool, be safe. Again, respect your elders, man. Be good to each other and do good deeds. And I will holler at y'all in the next video.